Hello everyone, I toast to you and all you do. I hope you're having a great day today and that your Wednesday is going great. This is live, and for everybody who joins during this video, thank you so much. I promise it'll be better than last week's. I got really nervous. I don't know why. So we're going to do better this week. I've been doing a lot of music meditation lately and using music to kind of help me transition through these times that I'm going through and that everything is happening right now. I think the world is transitioning through a lot. And I see a lot of people using music. You saw the cutest videos of people in quarantine all out on their patios playing music together or playing music in the hallway and stuff like that. And so you see music coming together. And this is like a radio station. You know, it seems really appropriate to let's talk some more about music. So yeah, we use music in these modern times. Really, obviously, everybody listens to some kind of music, but this isn't a new thing. Archaeologists have evidence of music being used by some of the earliest of people as a means of connecting the community and people coming together. It's been used in magic and ritual, probably since those times. A lot of that stuff isn't written down. Obviously, it's 40,000 years old. So let's kind of talk about that a little bit. So we'll go backwards through time. So they found the most beautiful trumpets with King Tut as part of his burial. They're some of the only trumpets that have survived from ancient Egypt, and they're 3,000 years old. In the 30s, they did play them in front of a live audience, which I bet was just amazing. I doubt that they play them anymore, but they are very well preserved, and it's a great example of the musical instrument and the honor that music put that music had in their culture. To have that in his burial is something that was very important. And then if we go backwards, flutes have been found all over the world, and actually they are the first musical instruments found. Lithophones are rocks that have been placed. They're kind of like xylophones, but used by the ancients. So they found the oldest ones in Vietnam that are over 10,000 years old, but they find these all over the world. Some of them are in more natural states than other, and then people just realize that when you banged on these certain rocks, they made music, and it became a place of congregation where people came together, and so then they had bull roarers, which, out of the bullhorn, and these were used to communicate in long distances, but also used for blessings and rituals, initiations, and then they were used to ward off evil, and still today, like the Aborigines use these to ward off evil during their rituals. And we find this is something that's still used today. You see the horn, it's still prominent in our rituals. And so this goes back 20,000 years. They found the oldest one in Ukraine. And it's really long, it's beautiful. But it was just yet another evidence of this music going way, way back. And then back to the flutes. So, in China, we find flutes from 9,000 years ago. In France, we find flutes from 35,000 years ago. In Germany, we go back 43,000 years, and they've found some out of swan bone and mammoth bone tusk, which is amazing. And then the oldest one was found in Slovenia, and it's made from bear femur. Now, there's a little bit of debate on to whether or not this is a real instrument. Some people just say it was chewed on by an animal, but it is still, like when you see it on display in the museum, they still have it labeled as a flute. So they haven't completely made it not a flute, I guess, but there is some debate. But it's still that 43,000 years ago, during this evolution in the human species, that where people started making art and pottery and music. Music was such an important part of this, and it brought everybody together. It brought them together. That picture that we have of the campfire, of people hanging out and making music, that's not a new thing. That's something that goes back thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and it's this beautiful imagery of people coming together and making music. Flutes were the oldest ones. I imagine that there were drums that maybe haven't been found, or just clapping your hands and making kind of that drum rhythm be in that way. But, there's so much to be uncovered we don't know about in history. However, so back to the music. Music is just this great way to come together as a community to help support each other, but also to help your own emotional mood. I always encourage people to make a playlist of their favorite songs that make them feel better to listen to on their way home from work or on the way home from a stressful situation. You're coming home from your in-laws' house or work or wherever, and you're like, oh, I'm super stressed out. If you listen to that playlist of your favorite songs, it will completely change your mood. And by the time you get home, you're in this whole new mindset, this whole new place, and you can go about the rest of your day better. You can also take this into your ritual and into your magic, and not just in a, it's really common to have the Native American flutes I see used very often, or just the rhythmic drumming. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. You can use any music that helps you focus your mood in a certain way in order to heighten the energy of your spell work, of your ritual, of your meditation, of anything. This morning I was doing some ritual work and some meditation, and the music that I use is, I don't even know technically what it's called, but it's bands like Trivium and similar type music. I even was listening to some Tech Nine, some old school rap, underground rap music that's got just this crazy different energy and beat to it. But it adds this amazing thing to your magic and helps to put you in a state and the energy around you in a state and really help you to focus that energy. Especially when you're doing group ritual. I love having music a part of group ritual. When I did the ritual for the witch's ball, I had the most amazing person come out, and he made the drums, and it was beautiful. Without him, I feel like there wouldn't have even been a ritual, just because it brings in that energy, and it helps everybody to come together and to focus and to, bring that energy into one place so that you can move it forward and however you need it. So, and it doesn't just, like I said, it doesn't just have to be the traditional drumming. It can be any music that you like. And YouTube is this amazing place where you can find so much different music. Just go out there and start searching. I shared a link for some Omnia. If you haven't heard of them, their live stuff is amazing. And from there you can find lots of other places, but search folk music from all over. I love folk music from Mongolia. It is amazing. And there's just different feels that you get from different music, and you got to reach out and listen to that. And this is also a way that we can connect with people from other cultures. Like I said, I love Mongolian music. The instruments that they play are different. The sound is just ever so slightly different. And it's got this amazing, ancient, earthy energy. And it's beautiful. And if you've never heard any of it, go search for it. It's great. Even some of the modern stuff is amazing. And it's just a different way to connect with the energies. So I challenge everybody to go out and make yourselves a playlist of new music to listen to, or a playlist of music that makes you happy, a music that helps you change your mood, music that lifts you up, music that calms you down, whatever that you feel like you need. Go out and make that playlist and listen to it. Share it here with us. Let us know what songs you would put on your playlist. What kind of music would you include? Would it be classical? Would it be, I love listening to some opera music sometimes can be really fun and, useful when you're coming out. And expanding energy is great. So share with us. Tell us, what kind of music would you put on your magical playlist? What would be something that you would use in ritual? Oh, look, the full moon. Yeah, the full moon is coming up. So what kind of music would you play on the full moon to really get in the mood underneath that full moon and feel that energy? feel that ripening energy and share it with us. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. If you have questions about music in your magic or about magic in general, just let me know, or find us online. Find us here on Facebook. There's a group, there's a thing, there's links all over the place. Check us out. Don't forget to come check out the podcast, and to like and subscribe to everything. And hit that notification button that says, hey, look, they're doing stuff. So if you didn't see this live video when it was live, hit the little button. You go to your notifications, it pulls it up where it says follow, and hit that button that says show me their live videos. I'm not the only one doing live videos. So anyways, I hope you have a good day. I toast to you and all you do. Many blessings.